Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. I, Hina Asgar from Physics Department, APS Fort Road, welcome you all in the first week of OSP session for grade 10, and I hope all of you will be fine. Dear students, the topic which we are going to discuss today is damped oscillations, and it's given on page number 6 to 7 of your textbook. In this topic, we will discuss what is damping, damped oscillations, and undamped free vibration. We will also discuss the effects of damping and the working of shock absorbers, which are a practical application of damped motion. But before discussing the topic comprehensively, let's have an insight into the objectives and learning outcomes of this very topic. So, the objectives are, by the end of this lecture, all of you will be able to define the damping effect. You will also be able to explain that damping progressively reduces the amplitude of oscillation, and you will also be able to explain the construction and working of shock absorbers. Firstly, let's recall some important terms related to damped oscillations. Now, the first term is amplitude, which is defined as the maximum displacement of a vibrating body on either side from its mean position is called its amplitude. The second term is friction, which is defined as it is the force which resists the motion of any object. Now, next we can define damped oscillations as the oscillations of a system in the presence of some resistive force are called damped oscillations. Dear students, now let us see what is damping both theoretically and diagrammatically. Now, in physics, damping is any effect that tends to reduce the amplitude of vibrations. In mechanics, internal friction may be one of the causes of such damping effect. So basically, damping arises due to the frictional forces. Now, as you see in the diagram, here the dotted line represents envelope of the damping, whereas the decreasing amplitude has also been shown over here. Here's a video depicting the phenomena of damped oscillations. So let's analyze the phenomena through this video.
Your pendulum can record a damped oscillation, which is a sine wave that slowly gets smaller.
Now, dear students, we are going to discuss the effects of damping. The first effect of damping is that the driving frequency for maximum amplitude becomes slightly less than the natural frequency, whereas the second effect is that it reduces the response of the forced system. As we know that amplitude of vibration is affected by the force of friction. Now here a question arises in our mind that what is the effect of friction on the amplitude of vibration? So the answer to this question is that practically in all systems, the force of friction retards the motion, so the system do not oscillate indefinitely. The friction reduces the mechanical energy of the system with the passage of time, and the motion is said to be damped. And this damping progressively reduces the amplitude of vibration of motion, as it happens in case of shock absorbers of a car, which has been shown diagrammatically over here. Now, dear students, let's have a look at the vibratory motion of ideal systems. An ideal system is one in which there is no damping effect. So, vibratory motion of ideal systems in the absence of any friction or resistance continues indefinitely under the action of a restoring force, as it has been shown in the diagram as well. Now here we are going to discuss about shock absorbers, which are a practical application of damped motion. Now here a question arises in our mind that what is the working of shock absorbers? So the answer to this question is that a shock absorber consists of a piston moving through a liquid such as oil, Shock absorbers slow down and reduce the magnitude of vibratory motions by turning the kinetic energy of suspension movement into heat energy that can be dissipated through hydraulic fluid. And shock absorber of a car has also been shown in the diagram as well. Dear students, by watching this video, you will come to know about the working of shock absorber. So let's watch the video.
The shock absorber is one of the fundamental elements of the vehicle suspension system. Its function is to stop spring oscillation, providing control, grip, stability and comfort for the occupant of the vehicle. Shock absorbers today are hydraulic devices, i.e. they work on the basis of oil flowing through the valve, the damping rate of which is sensitive to the speed of the piston. Therefore, the faster it moves, the more resistant the shock absorber is to movement, thus becoming more rigid.
Now, dear students, here's another video, and by watching this video, you will come to know about the effect of shock absorbers on vehicle control and safety. So let's watch this video. Now, dear students, in the end, I would like to share the success criteria for this topic. So please try to remember the definition of damping and damped oscillations, effect of friction on amplitude of vibration, both theoretically and diagrammatically, and construction and working of shock absorbers. That's all about our today's lecture. I hope you got it well and enjoyed the videos. I wish you all the best. Stay safe and healthy. Allah Hafiz.